Hey there, BrewTubers! Today I've got a lot of stuff for you. First, I'll be taking you to Equatorial Guinea. Yes, that's Africa, and it's forbidden to record videos there. Then, I'm gonna show you a wee video of me doing my first attempt at all grain, including an experiment with decoction. And finally, some videos of me in Cape Town, South Africa. Even if I went there for work reasons, I had the opportunity of knowing very nice places and trying some very good craft beers. So stay tuned! So to start off, let's travel to Malabo, the capital of Equatorial Guinea. Hiya YouTubers! Welcome to Africa. Making a quite quick video because here it's forbidden to do so, and what I have behind me is the building of the National Oil Company and a quick pan of the city and surrounding areas. Cheers and beers! As I went there for work, I didn't do many beer related stuff. Actually, didn't do any beer related stuff, but, and you might be wondering what's that doing there, I noticed that this beer is massively distributed and consumed there in Equatorial Guinea. I had never seen it around, and it's not my first time there, so I thought it was a local beer. In spite of the imported stout beer here, well, I thought it was local, but it's not local. It's actually brewed in the Netherlands. But I've never tried it. I had never seen it around, neither here in Europe nor there in Equatorial Guinea. And I tried it, and it's actually quite good. So I'll be just drinking this beer while I talk to you and show you the rest of the videos. Now, you might be wondering, look at that. Nice. And this is, this is not craft, but still very good. Cheers. And you might be wondering, oh, that's good. You might be wondering, are there any local craft beers in Equatorial Guinea? No, there aren't any craft beers. And in fact, there's only one local beer, and it's a lager. Here's a pic. Well, it's just not good. It has no taste. Or, if you prefer, it tastes like any mass-produced lagers. So, to the standard of an European beer. Mediterranean, to be more specific, because up there in the Northern Europe, you've got some decent mass-produced lagers, but this is not the case, alright? So instead, I was having some of these very good stouts. Even if they're not local, they're locally consumed. So let's move to my first attempt at all grain. I didn't want to record a video of me doing the whole thing because it was my first time, and I surely was foreseeing that some things were going to go wrong. It wasn't a particular new recipe. I was rebrewing my vanilla espresso stout. This time not brewing a bag but all grain, and I was also experimenting with a proper decoction method. So here's a quick video of some of the phases. Acid rest, if I don't remember wrongly, the proper starch conversion, boil, and hop addition. So here's my first attempt at all grain. And look at that. This is now in the acid rest. I haven't recorded the whole thing. In this case, this is a proper decoction. So it should be around 50 something. Should be 55. Controlling the temperature here is more complicated than with the usual brew in a bag method. So okay, so it's 55, that's good. And now I need to get this to 66. And how will I do that? Well, you'll see. So as you can see now, what I'm doing is I'm boiling part of the wort, more or less 3 to 4 cups. And by boiling this and adding it to the wort, I'm going to increase the temperature to 66 degrees, which is the ideal temperature for starch conversion. So after you get this to a boil, we're just gonna pour it here. And make sure it all goes in there. Alright. Oops. And now this has naturally increased the temperature of the wort without watering it down. Probably I'll need to do this more than one time. Now I need it over 66. Yeah, I'll need to do it again. Alright, so it actually took me 4 times to get it to the desired temperature, and I'll be resting for 14 minutes. So, check it out. This is my balcony. This is a view of the city. Well, it's all very dark. And if things go well and I get a decent efficiency, this might become the brewing balcony from now on. So for the time being, I'm just waiting for the wort to get to a boil. It took me quite I had to do the decoction thing quite a few times to get it to 66 and then to 77, so I hope it's worth it. And well, that's it. I will be back for the only hop addition. Rolling boil and hop addition, 8 grams of Columbus, and that's it. Now, after trying brewing all grain with classic technique, I can tell you that brewing a batch is so much easier in terms of the control that you can have in your process. The temperatures, well, it took me a while to control the temperatures. When I brew in a batch, if I lose a degree or two, I just turn on the stove and I correct it quite quickly. If it's electric, even better. So it was hard. Now, when it comes to tidying up and cleaning, this is easier. This was a lot easier. Now, to give you some more news about that beer you saw me brewing just now is already bottled. I just bottled it yesterday, actually. So, if you have seen the video of the Espresso Vanilla Stout, you know that the vanilla and espresso are added just before bottling when adding the priming sugar. So that's happening, and they're now conditioning. I guess I'll try them in 2, 3... No, actually, if I remember correctly, I got better results after 4 weeks. So I'm just gonna wait for 4 weeks before I try it. And of course I'll share it with you to see if I get the same result with one and the other. So far, as for original gravity and final gravity, surprisingly, I got the same result. And that really makes me happy, because not only that means that I got a very good efficiency with all grain, and I wasn't expecting that, even if I was patient with the sparge, but also the yeast that I used for this batch was the slurry of the Vanilla Espresso Stout. And I brewed that on December, so it's been almost 6 months now in the fridge, and it works excellent. It just works like wonder. Now, let's go to the furthest south place in the African continent. That's where you can see penguins and whales. That is Cape Town, South Africa. Hi there, YouTubers. Welcome to Cape Town. Beautiful, beautiful city. Quite a nice variety of beer. Predominantly influenced by British beer, so very, very, very good quality. And you can find here the classics. As you can see, it's not forbidden to record videos here. So I was just shooting this wee video for you and to say cheers and beers! And here is another video. Back here again. I'm having quite a bad time here in Cape Town. This is a craft Pilsner. Quite nice in this very nice restaurant where they offer some fish and chips. So I'm almost feeling in the UK. Cheers! Now here's 2 pictures of the best 2 beers that I got there in Cape Town. It wasn't an easy job because, as I told you, there's a lot of craft beers. There's just a lot. I tried Pilsners, Pale Ales. Pale Ales are just, there's plenty of choice. There's IPAs. So here's an IPA. Very, very good. It was, I believe it was only 1 hop involved there, and it was Cascade beautiful. And this one was very lovely. That was actually at the airport before coming back. It's a coffee stout. And even if the name of the brewery is Boston, as you can see here in the label, not only it's South African, it's produced in Cape Town. So it was very, very local. Now, you wouldn't believe that I met the official distributor of BrewDog in South Africa, in Cape Town. His name is Brad. We got a chance to chat and taste some beers. He recommended 3 or 4 local beers. I tried them all, and they were all fantastic. So this guy knows what he's talking about. And he's also a home brewer, and he's also subscribed to this channel. So cheers, Brad. Thank you very much, and thank you for allowing me to discover the best craft beers in South Africa. That's much appreciated. We'll be in touch, and apparently you're coming to Barcelona, so please let me know. I'll send you over some very good beers, local and mine as well. So that was it for this week. What can I tell you? I just fell in love with South Africa. Can't wait to go there. There was just so many beautiful places to visit. It's something that you don't get in Africa. You don't get tourism in that way. I just felt very welcome, very nice people, extremely good beers. For the time being, if you like what you see, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Cheers and very good beers. Cheers.